Today I'm taking a look at the VEVOR arm jack. So we do have instructions. This one is the LPS 170, so it can go to 180 millimeters, and it can handle 100 kilograms or 220 pounds if you use both. Oh, look at that. So it actually comes with a level. Kind of a nice touch. And we got our arm jack. So we do have a gauge on it to let us know exactly how much we're going to be lifting. That is metric on the left and inches on the right. And that is single-sided, so you're only be able to read that from one side. We can see we are double springed on here. We got our up locking plate and our down locking plate. So if we pull this guy up, that is going to jack it up. And if we pull this down, that will allow us to drop down. The important thing to keep in mind in that is that if you have a very heavy load that's lifted up, if you hit this button, it is just going to drop. So you want to make sure that you have it braced before you drop that. We do have a beveled edge here on the front, so if we need to kind of mash that underneath something, we have that to help us out. Our outer feet are about 3 1/4, and our lifting foot is about 1 7/8. It does come with a top foot, so if we want to use this as a clamp, we could take off this screw. It just has a nut on that side, drop that guy on. You can see we got a wing nut on here. It's just a bolt going through it, so that would go through the same hole that this screw is going through. And then as we squeeze this guy up, you can see it's going to bring that foot closer to this foot, so we can use it kind of like a bar clamp. So nice having lots of options. And this foot does have a textured pattern on it. It does come with pads for those feet, so if we're going to be lifting something that is slightly delicate, we can use that. And if we're worried about scratching the floor, we can use that bottom pad. This is a 2-pack, so we do have 2 of the exact same setup. So here I got a toolbox. This is loaded down with tools, so I'm just going to lift one side, so I'm hoping that isn't going to be too much weight for these guys. 200 pounds, I think it should be good enough for that, but I know tools can weigh a lot, so we'll see. So if we wanted to replace one of these casters, you do want to lift with 2 together. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's like super easy. So we got that guy jacked up in the air. We place that caster. We want to drop it back down. It is going to be important to note that when we push on these levers, it's going to just slam to the ground. So it's probably a good idea to have somebody bracing this, but let's just get an idea. There we go. So, you know, it's just one of those things to be aware of. But yeah, those are some excellent little arm jacks.